How's it going? Galore Wrestling Figures here. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be discussing WWE Elite figures I want to see released in the future. So for the last couple of years in WWE we have seen some amazing attires, and I thought I'd just do this video today to sort of say the 5 elites that I sort of want the most, and I think we should hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe within the next year or so, we should hopefully get Mattel officially releasing them. So I'm known for talking, however, I want to get straight onto the list. So coming in, number 5, we have an updated AJ Styles Elite. And now, this Elite, I would like it to be his Royal Rumble 2024 attire. And of course, this is when he was in a Fatal 4-Way match with Roman Reigns, LA Knight and Randy Orton. And it is quite a basic attire, but of course, you know, if you followed the storyline around this time, you know that AJ Styles was a heel, and you know it's just something unique, a full hit AJ Styles Elite. And the reason I say this attire is because I think it's quite unique, but also the entrance attire as well, of course, shirt and a jacket, I do quite like it. Of course, you know, you could even have a variant, because I know at WrestleMania 40 he did wear something similar, just with less colour, I think. So, you know, you could even have that as a variant. But I definitely think, you know, we need an updated AJ Styles Elite. What was his last one? The Ultimate Edition, the Elite 104. I think that was sort of his last most updated Elite. Am I wrong? I'm not sure. But we definitely need another AJ Styles Elite. And that Elite, Royal Rumble 2024 Elite, I would really like that. And hopefully, fingers crossed, that gets released. So coming in, number 4, we have Damian Priest's WrestleMania 40 Elite. So, of course, Damian Priest has just got the Elite 109 not too long ago, and an Ultimate Edition coming soon. However, this attire is based off WrestleMania 40, where he had a ladder match, which he lost, but the night after he did cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase. And I feel like this Elite, once again, is unique. Obviously, you've got the attire, but the accessories make the figure a lot of times. So, of course, you know, you've got the sort of mask that he wore. I think having that as an accessory would be cool. You've got the, you know, Money in the Bank briefcase he had, the purple Senior Money in the Bank. You've even got the World Heavyweight Championship you can include. You can even add a ladder. And I do quite like this attire. It is sort of similar to his other 2 recent figures, but I know obviously he isn't in the Judgment Day anymore. However, I think that he's sort of going to still wear the same colours. So I feel like this, you know, obviously it's capturing a good moment in time. Obviously, we've had a lot of other figures released where people have cashed in. Top of my head, I can see now in front of me, Seth Rollins cashed in. When he cashed in, we had an Elite of that. Dean Ambrose, or John Moxley, whatever you want to call him, we got an Elite when he cashed in. So I don't see why we wouldn't get this Elite. And I do think getting this Damian Priest as an Elite would be quite good. And it would definitely make for a good display piece, especially with the entrance attire. So coming in at number 3, this is one where I feel like this was worn last year, but this is John Cena's WrestleMania 39 attire. And this, we've had this figure already, and it was in basic form, main event series, whatever you want to call it. And it was a decent figure, obviously, you know, if you're into your basic figures now, or even if you just sort of collect them now because they do look quite cool. However, we haven't had this in Elite form. And I know obviously John Cena was at Money in the Bank this year, where he announced his retirement. We saw the red attire, and he probably will wear that next year. However, I assume we might get an Elite or even Ultimate Edition of that attire. However, the WrestleMania 39 attire, I feel like we need as an Elite. I feel like this is one of his only sort of recent attires where we haven't had it in sort of Elite or Ultimate Edition form. I know obviously his new Ultimate Edition, I think the attire is based off after WrestleMania 39. So hopefully we do see his WrestleMania 39 attire in Elite form. Obviously it's based off when he faced Austin Theory. He did wear it at Money in the Bank 2023 in London. I do remember that. So he did wear it a couple of times. And I just feel like it's a really good attire. Obviously the USA attire, inspired attire. You can obviously have the entrance accessories. So, you know, I've noticed with his Ultimate Edition now he does come with his towel, so you know you could include that. His cap, his shirt, his wristbands, pretty much just the same as every other John Cena Elite. However, it's the accessories that make the figure. And I do quite like it. Obviously, he did lose the match. However, it's a cool, really cool attire, and I do quite like it. So hopefully we do get that. You know, maybe the year after next, WrestleMania Elite Series, or even just in the mainline series, because I think the last time we got John Cena in the main line of Elites was Elite 100. I might be wrong on that, but we definitely need another John Cena Elite. We need more John Cena Elites. He's one of the GOATs, so why not? Coming in at number 2, this one is one a lot of people have been asking for, and it is a Roman Reigns Elite in promo attire. So, for the images I've put up on this, it is an attire that I would like to see, and it is Roman Reigns when he was crowned champion for 1,000 days. And of course, when he was crowned champion for 1,000 days, this is when he got the gold undisputed belt. And the reason I like this attire is because I feel like there's a lot they can do with it. Obviously, with promo attire, there's different looks, but I feel like with this, you can have sort of the jacket he had, the shirt, the gold belt, so obviously the one Cody's got now. I think even on the same night, had the other 2 belts as well. You know, you could even have that. You know, you could have this as a ringside exclusive, add a gauntlet as well, the red gauntlet he wears to make it wrestling attire. But I just feel like this is an attire we need, a promo attire, Roman Reigns. We have sort of come close to it, obviously, with that 3-pack we got with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. That was sort of a promo attire, but I think it did have a gauntlet on. He has had a couple of basics in promos attire, but I just feel like we need an elite, obviously. He has had 110 with the updated belt. We need a promo attire Roman Reigns, and I feel like, I'm not sure why they haven't made it, and the demand is definitely there. I can definitely see a lot of people getting it, and we do need it. Definitely an amazing elite to hopefully get one day. So, coming in at number 1, you can see behind me, I think you know what it's going to be, and it is CM Punk's SummerSlam 2024 attire in elite form. So, CM Punk, he's got a lot of figures coming out, and I expect him to get a lot more. Obviously, I'll probably buy them all, because obviously CM Punk's my all-time favourite professional wrestler. However, this attire he wore at SummerSlam a couple of weeks ago, I like it. I do really like it. Obviously, there's a story behind it, similar to his SummerSlam 2012 attire. Also, it's based off Bret Hart when he faced The Undertaker, which is similar to the match he had at SummerSlam. What was that? Bret Hart 1997, was it? I can't remember off the top of my head, but obviously it's based off Bret Hart versus The Undertaker with Shawn Michaels as a special guest referee at SummerSlam a long time ago. Is that right? Yeah, I think it is. But yeah, obviously there's a story behind the attire, but I do quite like the attire. Obviously, you know, I think the pink and black mixes quite well. And this, what I do want to see is an updated CM Punk Ultimate Edition. Obviously, his Royal Rumble attire and his Madison Square Garden attire. We are getting those in elite form. However, we could get them in an Ultimate Edition. We are getting his Ultimate Edition based off Money in the Bank 2011. But I would like to see an updated Ultimate Edition of CM Punk's. Obviously, the updated tattoos, the leg tattoos, updated sort of chest tattoo with it all filled in colour, updated head scans, and you know, I feel like this SummerSlam one, they could make it as an Ultimate Edition, but I would like an Elite as well. But yeah, that's what we need to see. We just need more CM Punk figures, I will say that. But with a SummerSlam attire, you can have, he did have an entrance jacket, you could have a screaming head scan and like a smirking head scan. You could include the Larry and AJ Lee bracelet. There's a lot of stuff you could do with it, you know. And I do feel like this would be one of CM Punk's best ever figures if they released this. And I've seen a lot of customs of this already, and I saw customs the day after CM Punk wore it. So I do think a lot of people would get it, and I do think it's a great attire. So fingers crossed we do get that attire. So that pretty much wraps up this video, and all the figures I mentioned today. I hope we do get in elite form, but also the last couple of years we have seen a lot more amazing attires, which I hope to see in elite form someday. And I just hope we get some good elites and ultimate editions coming soon. I know we did get some good ones revealed at San Diego Comic Con and coming out soon, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we get some good figures releasing soon. And I can't wait for that Seth Rollins Fan Takeover Ultimate Edition. That's one I can't wait for. So, let me know in the comments down below what figure you'd want to see in elite form. Remember to subscribe, leave a like, comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.